So good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Elephants team call this evening for the training. And I've entitled this, It's Not About You, because it's a leadership thing. It's all about your team. So what I want you to do in your current structures, have a look for the people that are in your structure that haven't done anything. And what I mean haven't done anything is they haven't even activated their position yet. They haven't they haven't taken a booster. They've got nothing. They've just registered themselves position, and it might have been, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, it doesn't matter. But go to those people and talk to them, and just help them get started. Because often, because that person's been in that position for such a long time, as you can see in this example here, the person's he's got a fat spillover on his right-hand side here. And there's other people, they might have a couple of $100 as spillover. They might only have a few $100 as spillover. Doesn't matter. Speak to those people and remind them about the way you get qualified for the binary in the NWP system. So they only have to introduce someone on the left. They can then introduce that person with the crocodile, because that's easy and simple. And that way, they'll then start experiencing themselves. They don't even have to get a crocodile for themselves. They can just go and get a crocodile for the other person. And that way, at least they can get a binary bonus on a weekly basis. And that'll probably then, once they see that happening, they'll then decide to put some crocodile in for themselves, or potentially some more money. So look at the opportunities that are right in front of you in your existing structure. They're all there. And remember that if this isn't in your structure at the moment, remind people that when they do register and they've got a position, just like this person, potentially the team will grow underneath them, and there will be a future possibility for them to benefit from the binary. So always remind people about this. The next thing I want to talk to you about is that with the crocodile coming out, there's a slight delay, and we hope it doesn't delay the start. But the reason is that people abuse the system. So I just want to say, don't get caught red-handed. Don't let the company find that you've been abusing the crocodile or anything really, any of the bonus systems where you've registered multiple accounts just to get the extra benefit. Don't do that. Let's put it this way, let me give you a solution. If you have got positions like that and you feel that you might be exposed, give that position to someone else, and we can help you register that position for a new person. We can change the registration details so that you have got a real person. If you feel that you might be exposed, I won't rat on you or anything like that. I'll just help you come clean, if you might put it that way. Okay, so there's the opportunity should you need it. Remember, in this whole business, don't underestimate the power of starting small. Never underestimate the power of being underestimated. And so many people underestimate the NWP business because it's not that short-term business that everyone is used to. This is a long-term business. And the power of, when one person puts in his money, he becomes happy. He tells his friends, who then become, and you can just imagine. Remember that when it's small, you don't necessarily see the money. But I can assure you, when the bigger money starts coming in, you'll understand the power of NWP and how this will affect your earnings. Because when you have the volumes on your left and the volumes on your right, and your binary starts becoming big, and big, I'm talking about like over $100 a week, because that really does start making a difference. When you're at that level, you will then experience the power of NWP. So don't, never sort of play down the fact that it's small at the moment. Just build consistently, and you'll see how this business grows. And with time, it'll be something really worthwhile. So don't underestimate this business. Remember the Crocodile, just looking at the 3 phases, concentrate on phase 1. That's potentially where we'll run out, but it could go over to phase 2, but concentrate on phase 1 because you want as many people in phase 1 as possible so they can get the biggest benefit possible. Remember, the Crocodile, it's all about steadfast growth for your wealth. People often ask me, so why is it a crocodile? Why is it called Crocodile? And the only reason why it's called Crocodile is a crocodile is extremely patient. So be patient like the crocodile and let your money grow slowly, and the system is sustainable, so it allows your money to grow without you worrying. So it's that $10, and this will be your last opportunity to get any type of promotion with $10. So utilize it to the best of your benefit. Affordability is what it's all about, especially this time of the year. So use that to your advantage. What would you like to hear? How's it going? Who wants to tell us how promoting the Crocodile is going? What are your challenges? What are people asking? What are you hearing in the marketplace?
Yeah, what else up?
Hi, Solomon. Yes.
Yeah, thanks for the good presentation. I think the Crocodile package is good. It's okay. It's wonderful. Which I believe the first 20 days is going to boost the business up. Because when I tell someone that you put $10, they give you, they add $40 on top, make it $50. People are amazing. People are so okay, that's right. I believe in the first 20 days, actually, we need to recruit more people that to come in with the $10 to get $40. Then the remaining, at another 30 days, it's $10 to get $10 at least. It's something that can go to move the market business very well. And I believe we are going to make money. We are going to push the business, and which I believe. Okay, what about the people that have booster of $100? Can they do the same? Can they do the Crocodile?
No, they can't do the Crocodile. No, they can't. If you think about that person with $100, he's experienced NWP already for himself. Okay. So it's his opportunity to then use the Crocodile to his advantage to build himself his business and get the benefit of the binary, for himself. And that's the idea is for everyone, not just the person who's a networker, but if he took a Crocodile and if he took a booster previously, he's experienced what the booster is able to do. And now the Crocodile is just smaller but powerful. And he can then use that to expand and start making himself an extra income.
Okay.
Because
so the Crocodile, once you put the Crocodile, once you invest $10, they give you $40. Once you have get return of investment, all of $50, it stops.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah. Just like a booster, it works exactly the same as a booster, because once you've got your full, if you put in $100 and you were going to get $200, once you've earned $200 from the booster, then it ends. Just like so all the promotions, once they reach their maximum, they will end. So it's important that people take some of their profits and put that back into a normal portfolio so that they can continuously earn. And obviously, if they've brought in some people, they're going to be earning some referral bonuses, and that's going to help them earn money and also enable them to put money back into the system. So yes, but that's if everyone, they will need to put something back so that they can continue their earnings if they took a booster or a Crocodile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Rich, can I also ask something?
Yes, certainly, Wise.
Because I'm fairly new, I must have missed out then on the booster. So that's something of the past.
Yes,
Am I right?
that's
Yeah.
correct. Yes.
Now, I've already contributed and put something in my account,
Okay.
but now Crocodile you said it's going to happen from I think the 1st of February. It's going to be made available. Is it right?
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
Practically, what must happen then? Must I put in new funds for myself to then benefit from Crocodile? Will there be a position on your screen to apply for Crocodile? Is it how will you know you entered Crocodile? Is it something? Will there be a button? Will there be a place where you can say, "Okay, fine, I partake in Crocodile"? How does it happen?
Let me. At the moment, I'm not sure if it's still there in the back office. I don't know if anyone's got their back office open at the moment, and they can just have a look. If yeah, I've got a. I don't know if mine's active, but you'll actually see in your back office, if you look on the left-hand side, there's a button there, invest in the booster.
Yeah.
You see that?
Sorry, I haven't got it open. But anyway,
Okay.
you follow, yeah.
All right. So I'm sure you are. Let me just log in there to my account quickly, and I can just see if that's still there, because potentially that's where the Crocodile will show, and you'll be able to click on that position.
So the process is you first deposit some money, and from that wallet of yours, you're going to click on booster and move it there.
That's correct. Yes. So you have your $10. So yes. So what happens is I see if you go into your portfolio or your back office now, there'll be a button where it says invest in the booster. Okay.
I see.
And maybe you should just log in there now if you can. Just tell me what it's saying, because you obviously haven't got the booster. So it might tell you, because mine says I've already purchased the plan. So I can't do another one.
Oh, yeah. Let me just see. Give me a second or two.
Okay.
So, Rich, are we going to use Polygon or BNB?
Well, it depends. Remember, when you go into the system, you can use whatever. And when you're making your withdrawals on a weekly basis, it really depends on what you want to do with your profits. If you want to go and spend your profits, it might be easier to withdraw BNB. So, but if you were just reinvesting, for instance, then it's probably cheaper to use Polygon, because Polygon is the cheaper of the two options. But the BNB is there for the people who want to take their money from NWP to an exchange or to their credit cards, those sort of things. If you're doing that, it becomes a lot easier to take BNB out. So you'll have that option.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I know.
So when depositing money, we should use Polygon. When we withdraw, we use BNB.
Well, yes, you could do that.
And I say when depositing funds to the NWP for trading, we should use Polygon.
No, you can use USDT, the normal Ethereum USDT. You can use BNB there. You can use USDT, Polygon, or USDT BNB, and then you can also use USDC. So going in, you've got the 5 options, and when you're withdrawing, you just decide what's going to be the easiest. If you're just taking your profits and putting them back into the system, use Polygon. That's going to be the easiest. But if you need to do something with your money, then BNB will be a better alternative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
because the exchanges accept BNB a lot easier than they accept Polygon, for instance.
Okay.
I do have my page open here.
Okay.
if you go to right on top, there's a 4 buttons there. It actually gives you a whole menu of covering dashboard, SIP, investor booster, investment, and all that. Is that where I have to go now?
Yes, click on that invest booster.
Investment booster, it's opening up. You say choose your booster plan. It's boost your portfolio. This is available balance is 000 there.
Does it show you what boosters are available?
It does no. It only says choose your booster plan, but there's no specific plans listed there.
Yeah. So at the moment there are no boosters available, so that's why you don't see any there. If I look, when you have got a booster, or just it won't give you that option, or just say you've purchased a booster, and obviously when the Crocodile comes, that'll be there, and you can then choose your Crocodile from that position.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, I have my investment lies at it's a portfolio, the foundational portfolio. That's where there's
okay.
about $30 in there. So that's what I selected when I had to do it. I didn't ask anyone. So is it right there? So I believe it lies on the right place.
Yes. So I'm glad you asked about that, because I just want to do a calculation just to show, because obviously one of the things you could do is to take because you say you've got $30 there.
That's right.
And is your $30 just in one portfolio? Is that right?
No, it's just a foundation portfolio, one portfolio. Okay. That's
all right. So let's have a look at this. So your option would be as follows. You could withdraw this $30, okay? And if you withdraw it, you'd have to close this portfolio completely, because you can't just draw $10 out. If you had different portfolios, you can close a portfolio. So if you had a portfolio of $30 and say another one of $50, and you needed $30, then you could just simply close your $30. But if you need $10, you still have to close your $30 portfolio, because so you close this portfolio, and they're going to then send you $30. Okay. Now
they send it back to your wallet.
To your wallet, yes. Yeah. Okay. And that's to your personal wallet. So that'll be your SafePal, whichever wallet you use. Okay. Now, what you've done when you've closed this, you've used your free, because the first time you withdraw your capital, it's free. Okay.
That's right.
What they and the next time you withdraw your capital, if this was your second time, then effectively you would have been charged 2%. So it's 60 cents.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you would have been charged, and so in other words, you would have got $29.40.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 40 cents, 60 cents there. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm showing you here is that you effectively, by withdrawing this, you've saved yourself 60 cents. But the next time you make a withdrawal of capital, you'll be charged that 2%. So
yes.
Now you've got to say, well, okay, if I take the $10 out, and I've got the $50, and I'm making, let's say, 1% a week, it'll take me 1 week to make up the 60 cent or the fee that I would have lost.
That's right.
Okay, so you could say, okay, well, that's not too bad. I can take the $30 out. I can put $10 into the Crocodile, and I can put the other $20 back into a portfolio.
I see.
That's one of the options you could do. If you want the Crocodile and you say, okay, fine, I don't have an extra $10 lying outside this system, but I'd like to take from my 30. You could take your 30 out, put $10 in the Crocodile, put $20 back into your foundation portfolios, and now effectively you've got $70 in trade as opposed to $30 in trade.
That's because of the Crocodile, they're going to add
$40 to your $10. That's right. Yeah.
40 to the 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. That helps a lot, understanding that. Thanks for that.
Okay. So
we will learn as we go.
Yes. So that's an option for people. Just remember that you are using your free, but if your free thing is not too bad, then it's okay. Also remember that people are inclined to use that merge portfolio. So I don't know if you've seen what the merge portfolio is. What happens is if you've got, let's say, you've got a $50 portfolio, you've got a $200 portfolio, and then you've got a $10 portfolio, and then you've got a $11 portfolio, and then you've got a $15 portfolio. So basically what you did is you took your profits, and each time you had profits, you started to reinvest them. Okay. And it just carries on, because what happens is this just gets longer and longer and longer each
That's
time.
Right.
Okay. So now, and people say, okay, how much money do I have here? I've got 250 plus 60 plus 11 plus 15 plus 12. And instead of doing the calculation, you can then merge all of these together.
Oh, yeah.
So it gives you a total, and then it's lekker, because now you can see all your money put together. Okay. But the problem comes because now let's just say this is 300 or whatever. Okay. You've merged that. It's not correct, but you get the picture. You've taken all of these and you've merged it into one portfolio. But now you decide, you need something. The kid needs new school shoes or something like that, and you need to take $50 out there. Now you have a problem, because you can't just close your $50 portfolio. You've got to close your whole 300 and then put the 250 back.
Oh, yes.
So that's where the problem comes, because now you had to pay a withdrawal fee, because you only wanted 50, but now you have to pay a withdrawal fee on the full amount that you've taken out to get the money that you needed. So it's always a good idea to keep profiles separate. You can still merge, but when you merge, you have an option of which ones you want to merge. So then just keep some of your portfolios separate from the merge. And then you can, if you need $50 or $100, you can always draw that out without having to close your whole portfolio.
Can I ask you, why would one at the end of it end up with so many portfolios? Is it
because every time you remember that there's no rotation of profits in the system. So
you put it back.
You put it back, but when you put it back, you're putting it into a new portfolio.
But then the old one is basically closed. You haven't taken everything out yet. No, the old one is there. You just use the profit.
Yeah. You've just used the profit, but it'll carry on telling you, because whatever profiles you have, it'll carry on telling you on a weekly basis what you've made on each of those profiles. And even if you merge them, it's still going to show you, and the profits are still effectively separate. So, but when you reinvest the profits, you don't invest it into one of these portfolios. You open a new portfolio to put your profits in.
Okay, so it's not in that sense, what do you call it? Samengestelde rente. What's it in English again?
Compound. Yeah, it's
compound. It's not specifically compounded. With others, I've got 30 in my portfolio. I does get it, but you do get a profit out. You take the profit out, but I can't add it to the 30. Then you actually have to take the profit and put it into a new portfolio for the next week.
Yeah. So if you had your 30, for instance, then when you've got your next 10, because the 10 is the minimum portfolio, then you're going to put in $10 and open another portfolio. So now once these two have made the profits, then they'll be make them a little bit quicker because you've got an extra 10. The next time you might open, say, $11 or $10 again.
Yeah.
And then eventually you'll have all of these because this will be your actual capital, but these are your profits that you've put back as capital. So
I understand.
they can carry on earning.
Okay. Thanks for this explanation. It helps a lot, understanding it.
Yes. Okay, good. Pleasure.
Okay, so far I'm happy. So I'll play a little bit with, let's see. We're going to, then the people that I've signed on, so I'm going to motivate them to basically wait for the 31st of the 30th. Is that what you said, 30th January, when the Crocodile opens? And when they invest, then they can do it straight into the Crocodile or move it from their wallet into the Crocodile option.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. So basically what they're going to do is they would, let's say, for instance, he's sitting with $50 in his portfolio or in his wallet at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
And he put it in today, for instance. So it doesn't help opening a portfolio today because you're not going to get profits on Saturday. You're only going to get profits next Saturday. So you may as well just wait. And then what you'll do with your $50 is you're going to put $10 into the Crocodile and you'll put your other into the normal portfolios.
Oh, yeah.
So
yes, I understand.
In total, there you're going to get $90. Yeah.
That's
going to be earning on a weekly basis. No.
That 90, will it show up in two different portfolios? The 40 in the one and the 50 in the other one?
No. So what they've done at the moment is only your portfolio show on your dashboard, like your 30, that shows as a foundation on your dashboard. Even if you had the booster doesn't show on your dashboard, but it does show in your weekly profit report.
Oh, I see.
So you might only see $30 on your dashboard, but when you go into your weekly profit report, you'll see your booster, the 30 plus the $30 foundation. So if you had a $100 booster, for instance, you'll see the 200 and what you earned on the 200, and then you'll see your 30 and what you earned on your foundation portfolio.
Oh, yeah. So okay, that helps a lot. You're not going to expect to see the booster, but the calculations will be based on the booster that is there.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So all your profits will come, and the profits that you receive in your back office will be on your foundation portfolios and your booster, whatever you've got in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Richard. That helps a lot.
That's a pleasure. Great pleasure.
That's fun for me for tonight.
Okay, great. So I hope that helped other people as well, at least understand the mechanics of the withdrawing and putting your money around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to help. If I forward this video to people that are interested on my side, that will help a lot. This explanation really helps a lot.
Good.
Good, thank you. Yeah.
It's another thing that I want to mention about, when you've got someone and you bring him into your business. So when the person's interested, sign him up and let him join your business. He doesn't have to put the money in yet. I think that's often people, they think they have to put their money in when they join. You don't have to put your money in when you join. But, you've got this guy, he signs up, your next friend signs up, and he puts money in. Then this guy, he joins, he puts his money in. This guy here that's still thinking about it, okay, he's automatically got a binary bonus. Well, he hasn't got a binary bonus, but he's got an advantage because all he needs to do is introduce someone on his left-hand side, and he'll then earn a referral bonus. And because there's volume already on this side, he's now got volume on the left, so he's going to earn a binary. and he hasn't even got money in himself yet. And that's the, you know, where you, especially with the Crocodile, and you say to the guy, well, it's $10, you're going to get 40. Yeah, but I don't have my $10 at the moment. Say, well, go and get your friend. And at least, you know, if your friend takes the Crocodile, you can then start earning referral bonus on that person and build your way up to get yourself into the system. And, you know, you can decide yourself how you want to incentivize that person. If you know that that person's actually going to do some work, well, tell them to go and sign up 5 people. And if they sign up 5 people, you'll sponsor them. You know, you can decide what for yourself how you want to help that person if you feel you want to help him. You know, but he's got his position. He can see what's happening, and you can decide if you want to help that person. But even if you don't want to help him, at least he can help himself by signing people in and getting referral bonuses and potentially getting the binary bonus.
Okay. I understand. Thanks for that.
Great pleasure. Now, the Crocodile's really there to help the small guy. And, you know, we've got to we've really got to think about the small person and, you know, how we can help them and just get them going and to help them. You know, that's the thing about the Crocodile. It's not about the guy who wanted to make millions, because $10 is not going to make you millions. It's just going to get you started. And, you know, that's what the focus of the Crocodile is about.
Makes sense. Thanks for that.
Pleasure. Any other questions? I see, Johan, you joined us now. We have been making a recording, so I will make this recording available a little bit later. Any other questions? Anything that you'd like to know? Anything you're unsure of? Please let me know. We can answer your questions for you. Yes, Johan, how's it? Sorry. Good. Go for it.
Sorry for jumping in.
No, that's fine. Not a problem.
Any news about the USDT BP20 withdrawal addresses that can be added or exchanged?
They are testing the system. It could be any day now. Yeah, so I thought it might have been this last weekend, but they were yeah. Anyway, it hasn't been released yet, but it should be soon.
Okay, so they will obviously put it in the back office, or you need to contact support for that.
Yeah, I see they did put an extra column where I'm not sure if you're going to be able to have 2 addresses. That I'm not sure about, but there was a new sort of thing added where you could choose your withdrawal network. So I'm not sure if they're going to allow you to have a Polygon USDT address as well as a BNB address. That might be possible. Could be, but I'm not sure. I just saw that a new thing was added to the back office in the withdrawal where you could actually choose your network. But it only listed Polygon at the moment, but that appeared to me to be a new thing, so I'm not sure. But yeah, it will be a good thing if you can choose the 2, but let's see what they give us, because obviously if you were just making a simple withdrawal and to make a redeposit, it would be easier to go the Polygon route. If you were going to make a withdrawal to your exchange or to your credit card, it would be easier to go the BNB route. So it would be nice, but let's see what they give us.
All right, thank you very much.
Pleasure. Okay. Well, thanks, everyone. Thanks for attending. Thanks for your questions. We will see you on the next meeting. Do have a good evening further, and good night.